president of MSME. I'm president of MSME and Startup Forum Bharat, Varanasi region, with additional charge of Eastern UP. And I would also like to introduce our vice president. I would also like to introduce our vice president, Shri Jiten Makija ji, who is vice president of Kashi region, along with the additional charge of Eastern UP. So over to you, Jiten ji.
Good afternoon, members. I am Jiten Kumar Makhija, and currently I am having the post of Vice President, MSF Bharat, and I am also the convener of Varanasi One chapter. Thank you.
अमित जी सॉरी एक वर्ड में ना आप लोग अपना प्रोफेशनल बिजनेस भी बोल सकते हैं सो दैट यू नो हम लोग जो आपस में बैठे हैं एटलीस्ट हम तो नेटवर्किंग कर सकते हैं ना आई मीन लेट पीपल
तो मैं एक्चुअली मैं वही कहने जा रहा था तो आई विल स्टार्ट विद मी और फिर जितेन जी बोलेंगे और फिर जितेन जी आप जो कन्वीनर्स प्रेजेंट हैं उनको नाम कॉल कर लीजिएगा फिर वो अपना इंट्रोडक्शन देंगे ठीक है जितेन जी
एक्चुअली मैं देख नहीं पा रहा हूँ कितने मेंबर्स ज्वाइन हैं सो आई हैव टू कॉल एवरीवन
तो चलिए मैं कॉल कर लूंगा लेट मी आई विल डू दैट नो प्रॉब्लम दैट्स फाइन
Sure.
So good afternoon everyone my name is Amit Kumar Barnwal मैं आप सबको म्यूट कर रहा हूँ so that we can all So good afternoon everyone. My name is Amit Kumar Barnwal. I am president of, as I said, I am president of MSME Forum Varanasi, and I am a manufacturer and exporter of handmade carpets and rugs. My firm name is Kailash Rug Industries, and we are in this business since 1972. Thank you, Jiten ji.
Thank you, Amit ji. I am Jiten Kumar Makhija, and I am having a gas agency of Indane. We deal in cooking gas, and we are into coal business also. We import coal from other countries and supply to the industries in eastern part of India. Thank you.
Harjinder ji.
Good afternoon to everyone. We have with us Shri Sanjay Banerjee ji, who is National General Secretary of MSME and Startup Forum. Welcome to you, sir. And we have our national trainer, Mrs. Preeti Shrivastava ji, who is also National Vice President for training. We are fortunate enough to have with us the International Relations Chairman Piyush ji, and above all the president of Eastern UP and Varanasi, Shri Amit Kumar Barnwal ji, and the chapter members. So welcome to everyone, and as usual we are organizing training sessions with the help of Preeti ma'am, and all the way from Jammu and Kashmir we had started, and now we have come across and began this training session from UP. So this is a step towards extending our services in a better way, and strengthening the MSME and Startup Forum. And we are I think Preeti ji will be imparting the important information, motivation, and so many things to all the chapter members. My only earnest request to all the members is to please try to participate in these meetings and on time, because time is very essential and valuable for everyone. So please take use of this opportunity, because if you miss out, you will miss out very important communications which is specifically prepared for yourselves. So thank you so much. I'll not take much of a time, and I'll request Preeti ji to please carry it forward. Thank you.
You are mute, Preeti ji. आप mute हैं. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, I was saying कि किसी और member की है introduction आपकी?
हाँ members की है. मैं नाम ले रहा हूँ, सब members का नाम लूंगा. और उसके बाद फिर जो जो मेंबर्स आते जा रहे हैं मैं नाम लेता जा रहा हूँ. प्लीज आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल द मेंबर्स टू इंट्रोड्यूस देमसेल्व्स एज सून एज आई कॉल आउट देयर नेम. But before that, I would like to call upon the national team office bearers. So first of all, I would like to welcome and Sri Sanjay Banerjee ji, our National General Secretary. Sanjay Bhaiya, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm Sanjay Banerjee, co-founder and National General Secretary of MSME Forum, and I'm into tire trade. I deal in automobile tires, and I also deal in garage equipment. Garage equipment like alignment, balancing, changer, nitrogen includer. We have simply started this new vertical and added in our business. Thank you, and over to you, Abhijit.
Thank you, Sanjay Bhaiya. Piyush Agarwal Bhaiya. Piyush ji.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Piyush Agarwal, Chairman International Relations MSF. I'm an entrepreneur into the manufacturing of electrical wires and cables and processing of Banarsi sarees. I'm a financial analyst. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Piyush Bhaiya. Shanti Bhushan ji.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shanti Bhushan Singh. I'm basically from Varanasi, and I'm the co-convener of the Kashi Chapter 10. Last 20 years, I'm based in Nigeria, working with some leading company. Last 6 years, I started my business, Jai Lakshmi Nigeria Limited. Basically, we are providing the technical service and support to all industry, like MEP project, general contract, consultancy, importation of the packaging material, importation of the machinery and equipment. Last year, I established my company in India, also Vapi, Gujarat. The name of the company is MPJS India Private Limited. MPJS manufacturing high precision PET hot runner mold for the PET bottles and the jar, which is we are supplying to all over the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I would request every member to please introduce yourself briefly within 30 seconds so that we can carry on with the main session, which is training and motivation session. Prashant Agrawal ji, Prashant Kumar Agrawal ji. प्रशांत जी अब अपने को इंट्रोड्यूस करें 30 सेकंड में.
Good afternoon, everyone. Namaste, Vidya. Namaste, Priti ji.
Namaste, sir.
Jitin ji. Myself, Prashant Agrawal from Varanasi. I am GST practitioner and government registered GST filer.
अब किस चैप्टर के कन्वीनर है वो भी बता दीजिए.
Convener of chapter 5.
धन्यवाद. रजत अग्रवाल. Rajat.
Hello everyone. Myself Rajat Agrawal. I am the convener of Group Kashi 5. Our company name Rajat Agrawal Creators deals in the field of website designing, graphic designing, social media development, digital marketing, etc. Thank you.
आपका चैप्टर क्या है रजत? Okay, he got stuck, I believe so. Pankaj Agrawal ji. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. Pankaj Agarwal here. I'm convener of MSME Startup Forum Kashi 10. I'm running an industry of manufacturing aluminum utensils, kitchenwares, and I'm also in wholesale of steel utensils. Based in Kashi, right now holding Secretary Varanasi Chapter of Indian Industries Association. Thank you.
Thank you, Pankaj ji. Aviral Mehrotra ji.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aviral Mehrotra. I am the chapter convener of Kashi 9 and assistant director of Startup Ecosystem and Office of the President. I am a 21-year-old entrepreneur based on Varanasi, and I'm a scrap dealer. Thank you.
Thank you, Aviral. Sumit Khanna ji. Sumit. Okay, so we'll come back to him later. Alok Deep ji.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Alok Deep here. Just managed to come back to join this meeting. I was out for the meeting. So I'm a chapter convener for Kashi 8, and I'm also the Chief Operating Officer for the Multimedia and PR cell. And my business is into branding, marketing, advertising, and PR from Varanasi and Noida, Delhi NCR.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you, Alok ji. Sumit Khanna ji, are you ready? Sumit ji. Sumit ji, please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sumit Khanna, representing my firm Cozy Cleaning. We are here into cleaning business in Varanasi for last 3 years. Presently, I am taking a position of co-convener for Kashi 5. Thank you.
Thank you. And we have Vishwajit ji and Kaustubh ji. Please introduce yourself also. विश्वजीत जी और कौस्तुभ जी, आप लोग भी अपना इंट्रोडक्शन दें।
जी नमस्ते, मैं कौस्तुभ भट्ट वाराणसी से सेक्रेटेरिएट टीम।
थैंक यू। विश्वजीत
जी प्रणाम सर, मैं विश्वजीत, मैं वाराणसी से हेडक्वार्टर ऑफिस से।
थैंक यू। So now, as we are over with the introductions of all the office bearers who are present right now, I hope I have not left out anyone. So let's continue with the main agenda of today's, which is our training and motivation session with Preeti Srivastava ji. So a short introduction about her. I'm pleased to introduce Ms. Preeti Srivastava. She is National Vice President and MSME and Startup Forum. She is the National Trainer in charge of trainings. She is the business coach, motivational speaker, soft skills, and networking trainer for our MSME Forum. An image consultant by profession, she works as a soft skills trainer, communication behavioral, and etiquette coach, a career coach, and a mentor. She has extensive experience with making presentations, public speaking, giving assessments, and identifying soft skills training needs, having more than 2 decades of experience working as a soft skill trainers. Thank you, Preeti ji, for accepting our request of training us, Eastern UP office bearers. Over to you. Thank you and so much. Welcome to the training. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit ji. Thank you so much for this lovely introduction of mine. And I hope I come to the expectations of all the esteemed members present over here. And before we start up with the session, just let me extend my thank to Vishwajit ji, to Kaustubh ji, who are working behind the scene whenever we are putting across any help need. Without wasting a moment, they are on their toe and they are organizing such webinars for us. So my heartfelt thank to both of you. Thank you, Sanjay sir. Thank you, Harjinder sir. Thank you, every esteemed member who's present today for the seminar. Already, Amit ji has told, I'm an image consultant by profession. In nutshell, not taking much time. Whenever in life you find yourself on a crossroad of making any decisions relating to your image, your career, your organization's goals, I mean, always there for giving you a good, extending a helping hand in any case. So that's my profession. That's a part of my profession. Now back to our topic, back to our forum. Let's all concentrate. Give me just 40 minutes where I'll be speaking. After 40 minutes, I'll be taking up all the questions that is coming into your mind. Along with me, Sanjay ji is there, Harjinder sir ji is there, and I mean, each one of us are there. We'll be answering to each and every questions. We'll try to take up all the questions that's coming in on our way, right? So let's talk about our forum, MSME and Startup Forum. Why this idea came up? I mean, 2 friends, Manosha Sirji and Sanjay Sirji, both sitting, and one fine day they thought of let's start with something for our MSMEs, for our SMEs, for our micro businesses. Let's do something concrete towards them. Let's try to become a catalyst. Let's try to become a bridge between the government schemes and the SMEs, between the startups and the big organizations, between private funders, investors. With this motto of helping the SMEs, this MSME and Startup Forum came up. And besides having their presence in all 28 states and all 8 union territories, we are so fortunate, and we can proudly say that we have our international presence also. We have in Singapore, we have in Africa, we have in I think Canada, USA. I mean, we are extending our wings like anything. So we should all feel this this proud moment. As Amitji said, before you start any webinar, feel proud to wear that badge. So that's a moment of proud. You know, we must take pride in wearing the badge. And I must I'll promise you right now in today's live webinar that from next webinar onward, I'm pledging that I'm going to wear that badge. Thank you so much for bringing this point forward. So just a couple of days back, on the eve of our International MSME Day, we were having this webinar with Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. And every time, whenever we are having any webinars related to MSMEs or SMEs, see, I'll talk mostly about micro businesses and SMEs. My concern is not with MSMEs. The forum is built keeping in mind the micro businesses, जो सबसे छोटे level पे जो काम कर रहे हैं, we are talking about them. Then अगर उसके बाद टाइम बचता है तो we talk about small businesses. So all our concentration, all our focus will be in and around micro businesses, how to empower them, how to do things which will sustain their business, how to enable them, and things like that. So while we were having this webinar with Nitin Gadkari ji, how proudly he mentioned that MSME is the backbone of our Indian economy, and approximately 30% of our GDP is being contributed by MSMEs, and our total export, India, whatever export we do, usme se 48% contribution is through MSME, and we are creator of around 11 crore jobs. And it's worth mentioning that MSME and startups, they are the growth engine or the growth accelerators of our Indian economy. When we talk about startups have a very bright future in the coming next 4 to 5 years, because they are also going to be one of the major contributors in the economy growth. There are so many schemes are coming up for startups, that how they are going to function in the coming new future. So we'll talk about all those things maybe in some other webinar also. But here our main focus is why networking is important, why we need our micro businesses, small businesses to unite, why we need all small functionaries around the micro businesses to stay together, to hold each other's hand. Why is this needed? When we talk about 30% GDP of India, just let's talk about our most successful rivals, China, though we are not even their rivals. But just a small comparison I want to draw it. We are contributing, MSMEs contributing around 30% to the GDP, to our Indian economy, whereas China's MSMEs are contributing around 60% at the GDP. We are only giving 11 crores. 11 crore is not even, in percentage, if you will calculate, I don't know, it must be around 15-20%, not even 15%. But when we talk about China, 80% of jobs is being created by MSMEs. So plus just we are having every year around 6.3 million something MSMEs adding every year in the market, whereas China is adding around 38 million. So just look at the comparison between the China and India's MSMEs and startups. What are the bottlenecks? क्या वजह हो सकती है कि इतनी जबरदस्त disparity of the number, the figures that we are seeing to it? ऐसा कोई तो वजह होगा ना. चाइना में इंडस्ट्रियल revolution, India का industrial revolution almost started together, but where is China and where are we? ऐसा क्या cultural इनके अंदर था जिसकी वजह से इन्होंने इतना जबरदस्त leap ले लिया, and we are still struggling. We are still struggling, we can say that. So there are a lot of questions are there are a lot of thinking has to go on. हमें अपने clusters को किस तरह से micro businesses और उनके clusters को या small industries और उनके clusters को किस तरह से इकट्ठा करके लेके चलना है. There are a lot of brainstorming needs to be done, lot of thinking has to be done, or it's not something that can be covered up within few a minute of a webinar. I believe it's an ongoing process. Now, in the coming this thing, again, I want to just tell this one very concrete thing about our forum is that for every concern that micro businesses or a startup is facing, we have a separate division for them. And they are looking after the problems, they are focusing on the problems which MSMEs is facing on. So we have a chairperson in that particular committee, then they have members together. So whatever problems, if your members are, in your chapter members are facing, you can divert those problems to these specialized group that has been formed, and they can take care of their problems, and it will be handled very well, because the members who are there, they are very much they are the specialists in their field. So they are taking care of all those problems which can come, which we feel that there are problems which the members will face, and we have a specialized people around to take care of, to handle those problems. So this is one thing which I wanted to focus on it. Now, as a member of this forum, we are here. So, see, if we are not going to function as a team in this forum, if we are not going to make use of the platform, the objective with which it has been created, this forum is going to, it is going to just जैसे वेपर होता है ना, हवा में उड़ जाता है, वैसे ये फोरम जब इसका फंक्शन ढंग से नहीं होगा ना, तो इसका पर्पस उड़ जाएगा, इसका पर्पस खत्म हो जाएगा. इसका पर्पस ये है कि जितने भी माइक्रो लेवल के बिजनेस हैं या स्मॉल लेवल के बिजनेसमैन हैं, एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं, इंट्राप्रेन्योर्स हैं, ये सारे लोग एक साथ जुड़ के एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करके एक दूसरे के लिए बिजनेस जनरेट करने में उनकी मदद करें. वी एक्ट एज अ नॉलेज बैंक. जो नॉलेज आप में है, जो प्रॉब्लम आप ऑलरेडी फेस कर चुके हो अपने बिजनेस में, उसको ओवरकम कर चुके हो, वो एक एज अ मॉडल आप किसी नए बिजनेस को, कोई स्टार्टअप को अगर वो सेम बिजनेस प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहा है, तो आप उनकी मदद कीजिए. दिस प्लेटफॉर्म इज ऑल अबाउट शेयरिंग नॉलेज. दिस प्लेटफॉर्म इज ऑल अबाउट creating opportunity for your team members. This platform is created, to give strength to local for vocal. अगर आपके locally market में हर चीज available है, तो you are not going to cross your border. आप यूपी के बाहर नहीं निकलोगे, आप दूसरे स्टेट्स की तरफ नहीं जाओगे. अगर आपको कोई रॉ मटेरियल प्रोक्योर करना है, अगर आपको बैंगलोर से एक रॉ मटेरियल लेके यूपी में आना है, तो थिंक ऑफ द बॉर्डर्स दैट यू आर गोइंग टू क्रॉस फ्रॉम बैंगलोर टू यूपी, और जितने टैक्सेस आप कॉस्ट जो इंक्रीज होगी प्रोडक्ट को प्रोक्योर करने में, if that particular raw material is available locally, then your problem is resolved. You'll have a cheaper product produced. So these things matters a lot in the long term when your business is growing. So how is it possible? This is only possible जब आप locally, आपका local connection इतना strong हो, और आपको ये बात पता हो कि जिस raw product के लिए आप पहले बैंगलोर या हैदराबाद या चेन्नई जाते थे लेने के लिए, वो आपके अपने state के अंदर available है at a much better price, at a much better terms. So you are not going to look over there. So our main focus, our main intention of the platform is कि हमें अपना indigenous market को इतना strong बनाना है, हमें आपस में ही इतने referrals एक दूसरे को create करना है कि businesses यहाँ से मिले. Major business should, especially for micro businesses, the major business should be in and around the area where you are staying, where you are living, where your business is excelling. So this is the main objective. और how is it ये possible कैसे होगा? ये तभी पॉसिबल होगा कि जो फोरम आपके लिए बना के आपको दिया गया है उस फोरम में एक्टिविटीज हो, वहां पे आप मिलें, आपस में एक दूसरे से बात करें, अपनी नेटवर्किंग को समझें, नेटवर्किंग की वैल्यू को समझें कि नेटवर्किंग आपके लिए क्यों इतनी इंपॉर्टेंट है। ये प्लेटफॉर्म आपको दे दिया गया है, अब आपको इसको मैक्सिमम यूज करना है। किस तरह से ये यूज करना है, ये मॉडल्स, कुछ मॉडल्स हम लोगों ने तैयार किया आफ्टर लॉट ऑफ डिस्कशंस, और उसी में से कुछ मॉडल्स व्हिच आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस इट विथ यू, एंड आई विल जस्ट मेक यू रियलाइज कि नेटवर्किंग का इंपॉर्टेंस हम सब एज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हमारी लाइफ में कितना इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करता है। आई मीन आई डोंट हैव टू टेल यू, जब हम अपनी हिस्ट्री पास्ट को भी कुरेदते हैं, पीछे जाते हैं, तो टाइम एंड टाइम इट हैज बीन प्रूवन दैट मोस्ट सक्सेसफुल people are usually those people who have a very strong networking in and around themselves. आप छोटा सा example लीजिए, which I always prefer giving because I like to connect to our roots. Just think about Shri Ram ji. How आपको लगता है सिर्फ राम और लक्ष्मण वर दे केपेबल टू फाइट टू सच ए बिग वॉरियर लाइक रावण? उनकी जो सेना की स्ट्रेंथ थी, जो उनके एंसिलरीज, जो उनके वॉर वेपन्स थे, क्या उससे कोई टक्कर था? भगवान राम तो धरती पे एक सिंपल साधारण मनुष्य थे। एट एनी कॉस्ट क्या वो ये युद्ध जीत सकते थे बिना, अगर उनकी नेटवर्किंग स्ट्रांग नहीं होती, अगर उन्होंने सुग्रीव की सेना को ट्रेन नहीं किया होता, अगर उन्होंने अपनी नेटवर्किंग इन हिंदुस्तान से श्रीलंका तक फैलाई नहीं होती, तो जो लोग उनकी इस नेटवर्किंग की वजह से जुड़ते चले गए, उनकी एक आर्मी विशाल 2 जन से शुरू होकर विशाल आर्मी बन गई। ये दिस इज ऑल बिकॉज ऑफ नेटवर्किंग, कि किस तरह से नेटवर्किंग आपके लिए बेनिफिट है, ये समझना हम सबके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। सो यू नो, नेटवर्किंग इज एवरीथिंग in our life. We can say ki networking is marketing yourself, marketing your business, marketing your product. Networking is not just about connecting with people, it's about connecting people with people, people with ideas, people with opportunities, people with new products. So it's like connecting with so many things at one go. So just imagine कि इस networking की कितनी जबरदस्त importance है हमारे लिए. So let's begin with our session today, and let's see, there are some few slides that I have prepared about networking and about the models. In the course, we'll also try to look around our vision, our mission of our forum, and how we are going to connect that mission, vision of our forum with our networking, with our procedures that we are going to see. I just hope that my screen is visible. Kindly somebody confirm me.
Yes, it's visible.
It's visible. Right. So why is networking so important in our life? As I've already given you this example of Lord Ram, ki how effective leader he was, and how Shri Ram trained the Sena of army of Sugriv with the skills of facing enemy, motivated them for mission of war. He approached for help. See, networking में approaching people for your help is a part of networking. अगर आप बिजनेस कर रहे हैं, you need so many association, you need so many hands, you need so many help. आप देखिए किस अपने एग्जाम्पल्स में देखिए किस तरह से लॉर्ड श्री राम, he didn't even hesitated for a minute to ask for help from people, from foreign alliances में रावण का अपना भाई उनके पास आ गया. See how skillful he was in creating the alliances and creating a strong network to strengthen his army. So we need to learn from these examples that networking plays such an important role, especially for small businesses and for micro businesses in our life. We all have heard this, your network is your net worth. It's true. जितना ज्यादा strong आपका network होगा, उतना ही आपका net worth increase करेगा. जब आप नेटवर्किंग करते हैं, आज फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपके नेटवर्क में मैं आती हूँ, आपको पता है मेरा क्या काम है, यू ऑल नो व्हाट बिजनेस आई एम इन.
जस्ट सामने
I think somebody's microphone, please. Can I continue?
Please continue.
Yeah, that's fine. So we have to know this, that your network is the importance of your network, right? Because this is your net worth. जितनी ज़्यादा, जितनी strong आपकी networking होगी, उतना ज़्यादा आपका strong net worth होता है. Now, as I was giving you this example, like suppose now I am in your circle. Now you know me. I am in your network now. I have around not less than 1,500 to 2,000 approximately people, business network in my network, right? We are meeting, we are talking business on a daily basis. Every week we meet and we talk about our business, your business. You understand now that you have this confidence that Preeti is in your network and she has her own network of around 1,500 to 2,000 people. Now, whenever, and I know your business, I know Prafulji is into Banarsi sari. Now, suppose in my network, if somebody asks me, I want to buy a Banarsi sari, I know I'm committed to my new network. कि आपका ये business है, I'm committed and I'm going to give this referral to the people who are looking for a Banarsi sari. Because हम एक दूसरे के साथ इतनी strong networking कर रहे हैं on a daily basis that you are my net worth now. So whenever any requirement of Banarsi sari or a trial or any local business which any of you are having, if somebody in my network is having a demand for that, then it becomes my moral responsibility that I'm going to give a reference to you. So imagine your network is now acting as a 24/7 business for you, even when you are not doing your business. जब आप खुद काम नहीं कर रहे हो, आपके absence, when you are even on a vacation, then also आपका network आपके लिए 24/7 काम कर रहा है. So imagine the magnitude, the worth of networking in and around you, right? So our objective today of the session will be, we'll defining, what networking is. We'll understand the importance of networking in our professional, social and professional life, benefits of networking, models that we are going to use in the networking. Now, to be successful in your business, we all know as a business people that we need two things. We need skills, we need strong network. We need both of them. We need skill, we need strong network, right? There are people who have a lot of good skills, but they don't have, unfortunately, right network. They have limited market. The business approach is quite limited because उनकी networking इतनी strong नहीं है. So आपकी skills हैं, आपके पास सारे skill set हैं, आपने business start किया है, you are a new micro business, आपने setup किया है, आपने इतना investment किया है, but unfortunately आपने जो आपका ratio होना चाहिए था कि 60-40% अगर skill है या 50% अगर skill है, तो 50% आपकी networking होनी चाहिए before you step into any business. और अगर आपका existing business है, तो then आपसे बेटर कोई इस बात को नहीं समझ सकता है कि आपका नेटवर्क आपके लिए कितना इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करता है. Even though there are people जिनकी नेटवर्क बहुत स्ट्रांग है, there are people, I know, you know, we all know, there are people who are very good with their communication skill. They talk so well about themselves, they talk so well about their products, their market, everything. They are so well, they are so equipped, but unfortunately they don't have the skill set. आप किसी के साथ दोस्ती करते हो, आपको आज ये पता चल जाए कि I am only good in talking, but when it comes to delivering output, my skill set is zero. So today you might take interest in talking to me for some time. Tomorrow you'll start avoiding because my skill sets are missing over there. So to be successful in life, to be successful in any of our business, to be successful in our forum, we need to have skills, we need to have network. Only then success is there. You need to have both, right? So this is a very important formula, that skill plus network leads to your success, right? Business networking is very valuable way to expand your knowledge, learn from the success of others, attain new client, and tell others about your business. Now, how do you learn from the success of others? If अगर आज फैमिली में भी जिस तरह से होता है कि अगर आपका बहुत बड़ा कुनबा है, आपकी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग फैमिलीज हैं आपके इर्द गिर्द, तो अगर आपका कोई आज एक प्रॉब्लम आप फेस करते हो और उसको आपने ओवरकम किया, जो भी आपने स्ट्रेटेजी अप्लाई की, जो भी आपने मेथोडोलॉजी अप्लाई की, नेक्स्ट टाइम अगर आपके फैमिली मेंबर में कोई और इस तरह की प्रॉब्लम से जाता है, तो यू हैव अ रेडीमेड बना हुआ एक सोल्यूशन है, वो आप उसको देते हो और बोलते हो कि सी आई हैड आल्सो गॉन थ्रू द सेम थिंग, व्हाई डोंट यू डू सच थिंग्स. So you get a ready-made formula to get rid of the problems that you are going through. इसी तरह से business में जब आप business setup कर रहे हो, तो there are a lot of AZ things that you have to plan. You have to talk about your investment. You talk about your buying capital machineries. You talk about your taxes. You talk about the registration. If you want to enter into a government tenders, you have to know about everything about GEM. There are so many things the moment you enter into a business, and it becomes really very difficult for a micro and a small level entrepreneur to have information knowledge about everything on one go. So networking is a very good platform that will help you to overcome any problem that you're going through, because there'll be people who will be holding your hand to get through all these problems, because उनके पास already उस field में knowledge है. They have already got success how to overcome those problems. They have already gone through all these things. तो जब आप networking में move करते हो, तो ये सारे चीजों की जो प्रॉब्लम्स जिसके बारे में हम बात करें, वो ऑलरेडी उसकी सॉल्यूशंस वहां पे उनके पास बनी होती हैं. सो व्हाट बेटर देन मूविंग इन एंड अराउंड सच पीपल. आई एम टॉकिंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स विद दिस feeling in mind, like you all conveners or state heads, co-conveners, patrons, you are all leaders. आपको एक बैटन दिया गया है, आपको एक पूरा फ्रेमवर्क दिया गया है जिसमें मेंबर्स हैं, 250 मेंबर्स हैं, जिनको आपको इस तरह से ट्रेन करना है. आई एम ट्रेनिंग द लीडर्स. आप सब लीडर्स हो अपने फील्ड के. I'm only giving you little bit of hand to shape how to move ahead. जब अब already we have many of the chapters which I come across, they have now started meeting physically. They are meeting every week. Some are meeting in 15 days. Some are meeting once in a month, physically along with virtually. So whatever I'm talking about, this needs to be trained. This motivation has to go from me, through me to you, to your members. आपको अपने members को इसी तरह से train करना है, इसी तरह से motivate करना है. जब आप मिलोगे तो किस तरह से आपको अपना introduction देना है, networking किस तरह से करनी है. So whatever I'm talking about right now is I'm talking to my leaders with this feeling in mind that my leaders are going to train, to groom the comrades. जो आपको चैप्टर्स दिए गए हैं उसमें जो मेंबर्स हैं उनको आप उसी तरीके से ट्रेन करेंगे, राइट? सो व्हाट इज द बेनिफिट ऑफ networking? Why everybody is talking? Why am I talking for past 10-15 minutes networking? भगवान राम को भी ले गए सबको कि why networking is so very important. उसके benefits हैं. There are so many benefits. First thing first is generation of referrals. माइक्रो बिजनेस, स्मॉल बिजनेस का जो सर्वाइवल है ना, ये बहुत ज्यादा आपकी नेटवर्किंग पे डिपेंड करता है. नेटवर्किंग क्रिएट अपॉर्चुनिटीज. आपको बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज जब आप मिलना जुलना स्टार्ट करेंगे, व्हेन वंस you all are doing it, I know you are doing it, that's what you have to motivate your members to do it. आपके कनेक्शंस डेवलप होंगे. आप कहीं पे स्टक होते हो, you know कि संजय जी का या हरजिंदर सर जी का या अमित सर की यहाँ पे कनेक्शंस हैं. यू नो जीएसटी में आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रही तो यू नो कि ही इज वेल कनेक्टेड टू सो एंड सो पर्सन एंड ही इज गोइंग टू शेयर हिज कनेक्शंस विथ यू. So his connection, my connection is your connection when we are in a common networking, right? Advice, Advice is so natural, so common, especially we Indians, जब हमें ये पता चल जाए हमारा दिया हुआ advice is successful, I mean, we are all full of it. We all want to give advice to people, right? And when strong people, strong collections are in your networking, definitely your profile rises. Good people give good influence to you. Positive people से positive influence आता है. हम सब एक दूसरे को influence करते हैं. आप अपने घर में देख लीजिए, अपने friend circle पे देख लीजिए. If you're moving around with some person who has certain habits, a person who has a habit of getting up early in the morning, 5 o'clock, and reading good books related to entrepreneurs, related to Indian taxations, relating to Indian government scheme which is flowing. So he tend to have a lot of positive influence in his community. जब आप इस तरह के लोगों के साथ उठना बैठना स्टार्ट करते हो तो डेफिनेटली पॉजिटिव लोगों के साथ आपके भी ऊपर एक पॉजिटिव इन्फ्लुएंस आता है, एंड विद गुड इन्फ्लुएंस योर कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्ट अप, योर कॉन्फिडेंस इंक्रीजेस, राइट? एंड बेस्ट पार्ट इज इफ यू आर हेल्पिंग समबडी, जो सेटिस्फैक्शन आपको उससे मिलता है, दैट इज बियॉन्ड नंबर्स एंड एनीथिंग एल्स. यू गेन इन द लॉन्ग टर्म, यू गेन गुड फ्रेंड्स, राइट? सम फ्रेंड्स आर फॉरएवर. So like very much famous in our management this world, we say if you want 1 year of prosperity, grow grains. अनाज 1 साल काटो और उसका 1 साल आप ऐश करो उस पैसों से. If you want 10 years of prosperity, grow trees, mango trees. 10 साल तक पेड़ कहीं नहीं जाता, हर साल उसकी खाइए आप फसल. If you want 100 years of prosperity, grow people, human relationship. Nothing compared to a good human relationship, good networking, right? So networking tips that will work for anybody. We'll talk about very basic things that anybody can pick it up at any point of time, even for those who have joined late. Welcome everybody. My name is Preeti Srivastav and I am your trainer for today. We are talking everything needed for networking, how this networking is going to help you, training your own members. We are talking about such things over here. So initially networking to some people, it could be little problematic. They might not feel quite good meeting new people around and talking to them about their business. But networking can, though it is such a problematic thing to some people, but if you develop it, you will build a wealth of valuable contacts around your businesses, yeah, right? And your business is going to grow. So getting back to certain tips, point number 1 will be, if you are planning to go into any business networking, whether you are organizing or somebody else has organized business networking for you, which you're going to do it. Every convener is going to do it, maybe from down the line 15 days or maybe from next month. As situation eases out, people will be we'll be getting little bored, getting out of our comfort zone, meeting people, and we have to do this networking. It is a part of being a member of this forum. It is going to be a part and parcel of your agenda that you have to practice it. So we are preparing for it. So if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It is as simple. So if you are going for any of such business networking meetings, get ready, be prepared, carry your business cards, carry your digital business cards, carry your products, your business brochures, and everything related to your business when you are attending any such event or you are organizing. In most of the cases, you are going to organize it. When you are going to organize it for your members, you have to tell them to come with their business cards, right? And you need to have a very strong profile, the profile that you build around LinkedIn or the profile you discuss when you are having a new client. So you need to have a very strong profile of yourself when you are meeting with new people outside, right? You need to have a target. You have to set yourself a target when you are meeting in any networking event. You have to understand when it is a business networking. There's a huge difference between a business networking and a social gathering. Social gathering, you are there for chit-chatting, talking about your families and things like that. Whereas when we talk about a professional networking, the scenario is quite different. You are there for maybe for an hour, and if suppose 20 people or 30 people out of 50 people, if you're calling for networking, if you have 1 hour of time and every person makes it like, okay, my target is I'll be meeting out of 25-30 people, I'll speak to 15 to 20 people in today's networking event. So that sort of target has to be there in your approach. You don't have to have a set agenda when you are there for a networking. It is networking is like developing a people's relationship, professional relationship. When you are there, you are not there to do the sales pitch. आप वहां पे business close, कोई deal को close करने के लिए नहीं गए हैं. You are there just to create a people's relationship. People know you, people know your product. And this has to be so effectively done कि out of meeting 20-25 people remember you, people remember your product. So your sales pitch, your business pitching has to be so effective, right? You have to be a good guest. If you're attending a network event, you have to be a good guest. You cannot go and sit at a corner. You need to make an effort to meet every new people. You have to be friendly. You have to open up with the new people who are whom you see. If you're seeing somebody sitting alone in a networking meeting, go to them, say hello to them, talk to them, share your business card with them, right? When you talk, you need to listen to. You got to talk to people, because the moment you're going to talk to them, only then you're going to know that what you are selling, what are you into. People are going to know when you talk. But if you want to know about the businesses of other people, you need to be good listeners too. So you should have your ear to listen to them. While you talk, but when they talk, you listen. That should be the objective. Now, give referrals. Now, as we talk about our previous step that we have spoken about, suppose while talking, you feel that the person you're talking to, his business does not have anything, if any value to you. You mean his business, his work has nothing to do in whatever sense you are into it, right? But there is a chance that his business can be of some use to somebody in your network, right? In your connection. So be generous in, sharing the referrals. Maybe you don't need his services, but somebody in your relationship, somebody in your networking needs this new person's business. So feel committed, share his referrals, right? I always tell my, in my business networking meet, I always tell my members to carry a lot of business cards. Always, I personally, when I'm taking somebody's business card, I prefer taking 2 business cards from that person. Sometimes if somebody's like, when I'm talking about Prafulji, he's into Banarsi saris. If I meet, I'm definitely going to take a bunch of his visiting cards, because I know so many people who can show interest into his products. So why not I take this into me, that I am going to give so many referrals to him. So this is only possible when you have his contact number, his contact details with you. So feel free to ask for 2 to 3 business cards if you feel his or her business is of interest to your networking group, right? Time management, time management. Right from the beginning, we are talking about time is an essence. We have to learn to manage the time. Time is very important in a networking event, because usually you have a breakfast networking, or maybe on a Sunday lunch or dinner. You don't have all the time in your life, for to be over there and do chit chatting. So you need to manage your time. You have to, if you're planning in 1 hour or 40 30 minutes of your meeting, if you're planning to meet 15 to 20 people, so you cannot spare more than 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 2.5 minutes with one person. So time is an essence. So prepare your elevator pitch, prepare your introduction, prepare the pitch deck of your business, what you want to talk. That planning should be there, you know, how you can pitch in within 1.5 minute, how you can introduce yourself, your business, and related to your what you want to talk about that you have planned. It has to, you know, talk small is always accepted. People don't want to spend so much time with just one people. So have a strong pitch deck about your business, right? Usually now so many digital diaries have come up, but in case if you know, while you're moving in any networking business, professional networking, it's good that you carry a digital diary and you can pen down all the informations, because sometimes what happens, the business cards, you know, you take it and they might, you know, you forget where you have kept. Having a digital diary or a writing paper, pen, pad, even that can serve a purpose. So promote your members to carry such thing in the networking events. Now the most important of any networking is you do the follow-up, right? After you do a networking, you meeting people, you are making promises, okay, I'll help you this, you know, everything vanishes the moment you are back to your work. Your workload is so much that you forget about things. So the best thing is to drop an email, or maybe give a phone call, and have arrange a small meeting or a get together where, you know, where you can again meet up and talk about your businesses, and it will stay back, because एक बार मिलने से बातें दिमाग में आती हैं, लेकिन again and again when you meet, when you greet, when you talk, you know, मैं आपसे कितनी बार बोल रही हूँ, I am an image consultant, I am a corporate trainer, because कहीं ना कहीं मेरी बात आपके ऊपर जाकर के एक stamped हो जाएगी कि you know that she is into this profession. So in case what's wrong if I am promoting myself even right now as I am conducting my training? I mean, it's absolutely fine अगर मैं बार बार ये कह रही हूँ कि I am into this, I am into that. So it's fine if it's there, it's, you are registering my profession. That's what you have to do in any networking event. That's what you have to train your members to do it, so that जब तक याद नहीं रहेगी, जब तक follow up नहीं होगी, तब तक referrals नहीं दिए जाएंगे एक दूसरे को, right? So it is one of the most valuable activities, networking, to boost your career. Networking is like marketing your product, and have a plan that you want to achieve it. Don't spend so much of time talking to your friends or to your colleagues in any networking event. So follow-up is another strongest part. When you close any networking event, it always should end up with a follow-up, right? So this was all about the business model that we have created, and we expect each leaders to train your members how to conduct it when you will be doing the physical networking meet. Physical networking meet is very, very essential. Only then, you know, the survival, the growth of our forum depends on it. The more you will meet, the more referrals will be generated, the more business will create, and a lot of activities will be happening within the organization. So for that, the interest of member is very essential. Members अपना time देके आपके forum में है, आने वाले time पे हर member को membership लेनी है, पर वो क्यों लेगा? If we are not giving him or her something, अगर हम उनके business को वो चीज नहीं दे रहे हैं जिसके लिए वो इस networking में आने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, आए हैं, अपना time दे रहे हैं वो, so all our effort will be you know, waste. It will go in vain. So किसी के attention को hold करना तभी possible है जब आप उसको कोई चीज दे रहे हो, कोई solution दे रहे हो, कुछ activities around हो रही हैं, वो तभी possible है जब आप networking करेंगे, right? Now how you have to do it, that networking, it will depend upon you, क्योंकि अभी हालात जिस तरह से हैं वहां पे हम अपने एग्जैक्ट सिचुएशंस हर एक के स्टेट्स की अलग हैं. सो वी विल लेट दिस डिसीजन बी टेकन अप बाय यू, बाय द कन्वीनर्स, द प्रेसिडेंट्स. जॉइंटली आप लोग डिसीजन लें कि किस तरह से आपको अपना मॉडल वर्क कराना है. मे बी यू विल बी मीटिंग मंथली. I'll suggest that initially you start with a monthly meet. किसी बढ़िया रेस्टोरेंट में आप लोग मीट करें 1-1.5 घंटे के लिए आपस में बात करें, नेटवर्किंग करें, जो आपको पूरी ट्रेनिंग दी गई है। Similarly, on the same strata, on the same ground, you do the networking. जब आप networking करेंगे तो professional referrals obviously generate होंगे, word of mouth से आप एक दूसरे को referrals देंगे, right? So how all this work, why networking and all this, क्यों मिलना जरूरी है, ये किस तरह से काम करेगा? So getting back to that is the core philosophy, the philosophy which was given to us by our founders, जो उन्होंने इनकी philosophy है कि in giving we receive. जब आप किसी को कुछ दोगे तो ही आप रिसीव करोगे. If you give me business, I promise you I'll give back twice the business that you have generated for me. अगर आज आप मुझको एक कॉर्पोरेट ट्रेनिंग का असाइनमेंट दिलाते हैं तो I can promise you कि मैं उसका 2 गुना 3 गुना बिजनेस आपका रेफरल में आपको दूंगी. This is human nature. This is, आप मुझे कुछ देते हो, in return we give it to you. So you know, this is our philosophy, right? But लेने से पहले be a giver. You know, you need to have that unconditional feeling in yours within you that I'm going to generate the referral for the person and I'm going to give it, not with this hope that oh पहले मेरे को referral आएगा, only then I'm going to do. No, this is a forum, this is a family, and this is how small clusters and we each need to hold hand. जब आप चाइना की बात करते हैं तो ये उनका कल्चरल आउटलुक है कि उन्होंने अपने आप को एक इतना स्ट्रांगली एक दूसरे के साथ बांध लिया है कि वो दे आर लॉबिंग गवर्नमेंट टू मेक डिसीजंस टू हैव पॉलिसीज इन द फेवर ऑफ द एसएमईज एंड माइक्रो बिजनेसेस. दे आर एक्चुअली लॉबिंग, क्योंकि जब आप इकट्ठे हो जाते हो ना तो आप कुछ भी कहीं पे भी जाके अपने डिसीजंस आप करवा सकते हो, लेकिन जब आप लोग खुद बिखरे रहोगे तो आप किसी के लिए कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो, आप अपने यहाँ चेंजेस नहीं ला सकते हो. सो यूनाइटेड वी स्टैंड, डिवाइडेड वी फॉल, right? Our core value is to connect, create and collaborate. You're connecting, meeting with each other, different businesses के साथ आप connect होते हो. You create opportunities through referrals. You collaborate. आज आप काम business कर रहे हो, आपको लगता है कि आज आपके CNC मशीन चलती है, आपको पता चल जाए कि आपके नेटवर्क में जो है वो पाउडर कोटिंग का काम करते हैं. So you collaborate with him rather than having your own equipments की पाउडर कोटिंग की, आप उनके साथ collaborate करो. He is also looking for business. Why do you want to invest machinery? उस पे क्यों आप पैसे खर्च करना चाहते हो जो ऑलरेडी आपके मेंबर ने ऑलरेडी खर्च किया हुआ है जिस पे. सो कोलैबोरेशन कब आएगा? जब आप मिलोगे एक दूसरे को तो आपको पता चलेगा, ओ आई एम हैविंग दिस CNC मशीन, आई एम लुकिंग फॉर, आई एम डूइंग पाउडर कोटिंग, सो लेट्स कोलैबोरेट. You know, rather than buying more equipments, adding more capital goods, let's collaborate and let's do business. So connecting, creating, collaborating, this is all our core values on which our forum is standing. Our vision statement is to build the largest community of micro, small, medium and startup entrepreneurs of Bharat. Over here, I'll make a correction that medium is not much of our concern. They are smart enough. They have money enough to look after themselves. We only are concerned for micro and small business, and we need to have a huge tribe. We need to have a huge big community of clusters of micro and small and startup entrepreneurs of Bharat. Startup is like a fresh breath of air. They are like our babies. They need our help. They need conducive environment, setups, hand holding. So this being in the same fraternity, we can help our micro and startups too, right? Our mission statement is support, promote MSMEs and startup entrepreneurs to create sustainable business. Sustainable. Every time we'll be talking about sustainable because यही हमें खड़े करने के लिए, हमें sustain करने के लिए, unless and until we have a sustainable business in and around us, हमारी growth, हमारी progress possible नहीं है. Right? In giving, we receive, already discussed, creating opportunities through referrals, collaborations, projects, and knowledge sharing. All of these things, they come when you are into networking. Accountability, I already talked to you that please feel accountable, that, you know, see, how can you do this accountability? कि आप referrals कैसे देते हैं? छोटी सी चीज है. आपकी डायरेक्टरी, आपके मोबाइल फोन में 500 आपके पास मोबाइल नंबर्स हैं, उसमें से हो सकता है 200 नंबर्स आपके बिजनेसेस के होंगे और बाकी आपके फ्रेंड, फैमिलीज, रिलेटिव्स के होंगे. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट दैट 200 पीपल हु आर इनटू बिजनेस. उसमें से मान लीजिए अराउंड 80 पीपल आर विथ अल्फाबेट ए. तो उन ए अल्फाबेट में आप उनको ढूंढिए और उनको देखिए कि आप मेरा रेफरल या किसी भी XYZ मेंबर का रेफरल, अभी आप जितने लोगों से मिले हैं, बात किए हैं, उस ए अल्फाबेट में 80 लोगों में से क्या आप ये रेफरल्स दे सकते हैं? कैन यू मेक योरसेल्फ दिस प्रॉमिस कि ओके फ्रॉम टुमारो ऑनवर्ड्स, फ्रॉम टुडे ऑनवर्ड्स मैं ये रेफरल्स जनरेट करना स्टार्ट करूंगा? दिस इज सो सिंपल, वी ऑल कैन डू दिस. You have to have that positive attitude. We find the good in everything what happens to us, and it propels our life forward. Finding good in every person enables us to attract terrific people, opportunities and wealth. So aap jab referrals generate karoge, you will find some good people around you, wo aapko business in return denge. राइट, इन द एंड जब आप रेफरल्स किसी को देते हो और उसका बिजनेस मटीरियलाइज होता है, सो बीइंग अ लीडर ऑफ योर ग्रुप, इट्स योर टेक, बट व्हाट आई सजेस्ट इज गिव सम टोकन ऑफ recognition to that person who has generated the referral. Maybe give a small certificate, an e-certificate, if you are virtually doing the recognition. Talk about that person, have a small 2 minutes audio video of that person, how he or she has given referral to the other person, and how thankful that other person is कि उसको इतने amount का referral जो उसने materialize किया है, generating a business. So have a small sort of a recognition in whatever way it's possible. When you're meeting physically, give him a small trophy or some nice gestures to make him feel the way he has made an extra effort in generating a referral for you. So that recognition part is very, very important, right? Our aim and objective is to develop, support, promote MSMEs and startups, enable business growth through referrals, collaborations, knowledge sharing, project sharing, work for entrepreneurs and skill development. We are doing a lot of skill development webinars right now. I mean, almost every second day we are having skill development. We are doing so much for startups. We are calling professionals, technical people from the best of best industries, and we are organizing workshops. In future, we have a lot of planning to organize physical meets when we'll be having exhibitions for MSMEs. Lot of interactions and things are going to, it's there in our kitty, but unfortunately, because of the circumstances, we are holding up certain things, right? So our main objective is to promote innovation, new innovation, technologies, the investment plans, the financiers, our objective is to have everybody in our portfolio so that our members are benefited from these people, benefited from the foreign investors, our Indians who are staying abroad. They are willing to come up with investment plans. They are willing to collaborate with their Indian friends. But this is only possible, when you meet, you come to know that this thing exists in our forum. It is only possible when this interaction is going to happen. And you have to motivate as a leader your members to come up with such interactions, right? As I said, our mission to support the businesses, to develop, support, promote micro, small businesses, enable them to develop a long-term, meaningful relationship with quality business professionals. We are all quality people. We are all business people. We are delivering qualities. We are delivering values. When new entrepreneurs, they join us, they join our forum. So they are expecting to get help from such business professionals, right? Whether you are a student, professional, or entrepreneur, networking is the most important things that will help you to boost your business. It's not about connecting with as many people as possible. It's about meeting the ones who can endorse your skill set, who can give opportunities, who can create opportunities for you and direct you to other well-connected people, right? We all are looking for well-connected people. So importance of networking, what do you take it back? You get noticed, right? When you're meeting with people, people notice you, right? It opened doors to new opportunities. Definitely, when you see so many new things happening in and around you, so that door opens up for you. Your confidence definitely increase. Yeah, you gain more knowledge. You get a lot of career advice. You'll meet. You'll get mentors over here. Startups can get good mentors over here. You can get good collaboration. You can develop a long-lasting professional relationship. It'll build your brand. Whatever brand you are, it is going to build that brand. It will improve your mental health. There are so many things which is possible because of this networking. So in nutshell, I think I have what my main intention was. Everything is dedicated to your future when we are going to do this physical meeting, how you have to motivate your members within your chapters. You have to motivate them to meet, if not physically, have virtual meetings, have networking. Tell them, tell every person to at least promise themselves to call to 10 people in the chapters and know about their business. Tell them about your own business. Only when such things are happening, a lot of activities are going to take place in the forum. If we are at a standstill, जैसे कहते ना कुएं में पड़ा पानी भी बदबू देने लगता है, that freshness goes off. I don't want that thing to happen. We all have worked so hard to reach where we are today. Our forum, each and everybody is making an effort. Aaj aap Saturday is so important for you, for as a family person, as a business person, but still aap sab time isliye de rahe ho na, because you are expecting something to happen over here. So that is only possible jab aap ek dusre ke sath interaction kar rahe hain. So with that, I rest my words. And over to you, Amit ji. Over to everybody. Any questions? We have Harjinder sir ji for you. We have Sanjay sir, me, everybody, Amit sir, who is answerable, being the state head. So all yours.
Thank you so much, Preeti ji. That was wonderful and very insightful session. We got a lot of information on how the networking works, how it is going to help all of us. सबसे बड़ी बात है, लोगों को पता है कि हमारे पास नेटवर्क है, जैसा कि आपने कहा कि फोन बुक है सबके मोबाइल में, लेकिन उसको कैसे यूज करना चाहिए, किस तरह से उसको अपने लिए काम कराना चाहिए, ये बहुत बड़ी चीज है. And you've thrown some light on that, so that is wonderful. So as you said, now Q&A session is open, and if anyone has any question, please feel free to ask Preeti ji, or if any other person you want to. So if anyone has any question, please go ahead.
Amit ji, I would request one before we end up and before we go for the Q&A, please take one photograph of the participant, post it in the group and other social media, और हम request करेंगे कि participant आज हमारे आए मौजूद हैं.
Absolutely.
अगर उनको कुछ आज के ट्रेनिंग में अगर उनको कुछ अच्छा लगा हो, कुछ उनके लिए लर्निंग हो, तो वो पॉजिटिव मैसेज, एक फीडबैक जरूर ऑफिस ग्रुप में आप लोग सब कुछ शेयर कीजिए. उससे क्या होगा कि बाकी लोग जो ज्वाइन नहीं किए हैं वो मोटिवेटेड फील होंगे, उनको लगा कि दे हैव मिस समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट जो उनके लिए हो सकता है के बारे में वो जानते हैं.
ठीक है भैया.
I would write some positive feedback about Preeti's training and the office.
So
thank you.
Before we go for the Q&A and feedback, let's smile, everybody. Let's show a smiley face so that I can take a screenshot of it. Pankaj ji, आप अपना मास्क हटा दीजिए. Pankaj भैया. Good. Thank you so much. And everyone else जो अभी स्क्रीन पे नहीं है, please वीडियो ऑन कर लीजिए. So let's say cheese. Wonderful. I have taken some screenshots. I'll share it in the group, and then you can share it in your respective chapters. Wonderful. So we'll start with the feedback. So Alok ji, let's start with you.
Wow. Preeti ji, first time hearing you, and I have been hearing about you across the forum sessions and reading across the messages across. But today had this opportunity and privilege to hear you in this manner as well. Very, very well thought, presentation of yours. And that's what I mentioned, that, we are really getting our YouTube channel, which is basically the first, kind of a reservoir of the content that we are creating for the whole members, all the members across locations, across India, across abroad chapters as well. Everybody is going to be, benefited, and you are really making, a lot of enrichment in that. Thank you so much. And it has been very, it's really an eye-opener session for me as well. What you said as very, very high value points, that how to network and what is the importance of network, and how to even perform during the networking sessions or such in such forums. So I really felt enriched today on this
So much
knowledge
for
front.
your words.
Thank you so much, and wish you all the best. And we'll connect back again because I have a lot of plans for this for even enriching this YouTube channel for the benefits of the members. So we'll connect back.
Thank you, Alok. Thank you so
Taking
much.
this platform, I'd also like to set this message or information across. Like, I want each of you, for your own chapters, do a training need analysis. Right?
Exactly.
What is exactly your members are looking up? See, आप लोग हमारे हम head office में बैठ करके ना, हम तभी चल रहे हैं, हम तभी सांस ले रहे हैं जब आप चल रहे हैं और आप सांस ले रहे हैं. You are our eyes, you are our hand, you are our words. So आपके थ्रू जो हैं आप लोग, आपके थ्रू ही हमें पता चल सकता है. So I would request each one of you to do the training need analysis, whether it is a technical training or any specific, any such training. As I already said, we have a committed department, committed people, to look after for all your problems. We have people, but you have to reach us. You have to tell us that this is the requirement, we need training, our members are demanding this. So we are going to then leave it to us. We are going to get you the best of the best people from the industry to provide you with the information, with the knowledge needed. So
great, man.
Thank you.
In fact, that's what was we were discussing when I met with Manoj Bhai first time in Varanasi only. And he was so passionate about this whole thing. He conceptualized this whole thing, and he put me in front कि आप आलोक इसको लेकर के चलो. And जब हमारा एक सेशन हो रहा था यहाँ पर, हरजिंदर भैया भी आए हुए थे, वीर जी लखनऊ से, तो उस दिन हमने ये बात रखी थी कि इस चैनल का हम किस तरीके से प्रमोशन करें और किस तरीके से इसको एनरिच करें. तो आई थिंक आज वो मुझे होता हुआ दिख रहा है. Thank you for your.
Thank you, Alok ji. Preeti ji, I think Harjinder ji want to say something. So over to you, Harjinder ji. And after that, I would like to close the meeting because it's been, I think it will be almost 1.5 hours.
Sure.
So over to you, Harjinder ji.
Thank you, Amit ji. First of all, thank you for organizing such a magnificent session and a very important one. And thank you, Preeti ji, for giving such a brilliant training session and motivation for our chapter members. My only area of concern here is that we are seeing only 12 participants from all the chapters who have gathered here. So we need to identify the problem, what is happening. So my request to all the office bearers here is that they should try to interact with the members, and they should all the office bearers and the main body, that is the vice president and the president, they should continuously interact with the office bearers of each chapter, so that they should be motivated through you, and they should try to participate in these kinds of sessions which are of great importance. Because if the participation is low, I think we'll not be able to share our views about the forum. We will not be able to share with the office bearers that what objectives we have in our minds. We will not be able to share with the office bearer what we have for them in the future and how to react to it. So this is my earnest request to everyone to try to increase the